Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Limpin Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: Union Home Minister reviews law and order situation and development work in Manipur and Tripura. Border issues discussed during Home Secretary level talks between India and Bangladesh in New Delhi. 15 KPLT militants arrested in Assam during wipeout operation. Players from Northeast give outstanding performance at National Games 2015. And Naga celebrates seed sowing festival Luingaini in Manipur. In order to review the development work along the border with neighbouring countries and the law and order situation in the northeast, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh visited Manipur and Tripura recently. He assured all possible central assistance to the northeastern states for maintaining peace and accelerating development. We have a report.
Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju, along with officials of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, reviewed law and order situation and development along the international borders in the northeast. In Manipur, they visited More, the border town along Myanmar, where they met with the Assam Rifles personnel and supervised the under-construction integrated checkpost. They also visited the Friendship Bridge at More that connects India with Myanmar. Later, the Union Home Minister held a meeting with Manipur Chief Minister O. Ibobi Singh and State Police Chief.
मणिपुर क्या पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट और म्यांमार का जो बॉर्डर है उस पर डेवलपमेंट का काम कैसा चल रहा है और हमारी जो असम राइफल्स इस समय किस तरीके से परफॉर्म कर रही है और हमारी असम राइफल्स को और बेटर परफॉर्म करने के लिए और किस प्रकार की असिस्टेंस की आवश्यकता है, इन सब सारी चीज़ों पर चर्चा करने के लिए यहाँ पर
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक फोकस जो किया है एक्ट ईस्ट पॉलिसी का जो अनाउंसमेंट किया है, दोनों हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर और होम मिनिस्टर दोनों के लिए नॉर्थ ईस्ट एक प्रायोरिटी एरिया है और आने वाले दिन में जो इंडिया का साउथ ईस्ट एशिया के साथ जो ट्रेड कल्चरल पीपल टू पीपल कॉन्टैक्ट जो होगा उसका गेटवे ऑफ साउथ ईस्ट एशिया एंड इंडिया इज गोइंग टू बी मोरे और मोरे जो है मोरे के बाद में देहियांग है और भी जगह है लेकिन पहले जो कंसंट्रेट इसलिए किया कि द लाइफ ऑफ द पीपल विल बी चेंज ओनली इफ वी कैन प्रॉस्पर आवर लाइफ थ्रू ट्रेड एंड कॉमर्स.
In Tripura, the union ministers and officials visited border areas along Chittagong Hill tracts to review the progress of fencing work and interacted with BSF personnel and army officials. India shares a long boundary with Bangladesh, especially via the northeastern region, and is in the process of fencing the porous border to check cross-border crimes.
फेंसिंग का काम बॉर्डर पर तो चल रहा है इस समय, लेकिन मैं समझता हूँ कि ये फेंसिंग और अधिक होनी चाहिए क्योंकि बहुत बॉर्डर अभी पोरस है कई स्थानों पर सर, तो सरकार और साथ ही साथ बॉर्डर एरिया का डेवलपमेंट भी होना चाहिए. वैसे बॉर्डर एरिया का डेवलपमेंट का काम चल रहा है लेकिन मैं पूरी तरह से उसे संतुष्ट नहीं हूँ.
Singh later met the Chief Minister Manik Sarkar to review the security situation in the state and assured all possible help to deal with insurgency and other security-related issues.
मेरी गवर्नमेंट का यह मानना है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट की डेवलपमेंट की तरफ विशेष ध्यान दिया जाना चाहिए और वी आर कमिटेड फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्ट. लेकिन जब तक इंसर्जेंसी की प्रॉब्लम रहेगी, मिलिटेंसी की प्रॉब्लम रहेगी, तो डेवलपमेंट भी नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्टेट का नहीं हो पाएगा. इसीलिए मैं सभी इंसर्जेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से अपील करता हूं जो वायलेंस का रास्ता छोड़ें और एक बार हमारी गवर्नमेंट को कम से कम 10-5 वर्षों तक इस नॉर्थ ईस्ट के डेवलपमेंट का अवसर दें. वैसे वायलेंस को किसी भी सूरत में इजाज़त नहीं दी जाएगी, किसी प्रकार का कोई भी कंप्रोमाइज वायलेंस के साथ नहीं होगी।
The union minister also revealed that the government is planning 100% repatriation of Bru refugees from Tripura to Mizoram and will provide assistance to expedite the process. He met with leaders of Bru community residing in Tripura camps to discuss the issue of repatriation. More than 30,000 refugees of Bru community are taking shelter in northern Tripura.
I met a delegation of the Brus and I told them, you should go back to Mizoram and the government will provide all sorts of assistance, facilities for your resettlement in Mizoram. लगभग वो तैयार हैं। मैं इस नतीजे पर उनसे बातचीत करने के बाद पहुंचा कि वो तैयार हैं जाने के लिए, लेकिन उनके साथ मिजोरम में किसी भी प्रकार का डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं होने दिया जाएगा। और मैं अपील करना चाहता हूं मिजोरम के चीफ मिनिस्टर से भी कि ब्रूज के रिहेबिलिटेशन के बारे में और साथ ही साथ उनको सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करने के संबंध में वो पूरी मदद करें।
A prolonged period of insurgency has been a major setback to socio-economic development in the northeast region. The centre is committed to take all possible steps to restore peace and bring about all-round development in the region.
India and Bangladesh share close ties, and officials from both the sides have been meeting frequently to resolve various border-related issues. Recently, the Home Secretary level talks between the two countries were held in capital New Delhi, where problems of cross-border crimes, insurgent movement and better border management were discussed. A report. A Bangladesh delegation led by Senior Secretary of Home Affairs of Bangladesh, Mohammad Muzammil Haque Khan, was in New Delhi to attend the Home Secretary level talks between India and Bangladesh. The Indian delegation was led by Union Home Secretary L.C. Goyal, and the two sides discussed talks on issues like cross-border movements of people and goods, border cooperation and counter-terror initiatives. The two sides agreed to enhance cooperation in border management, increase joint patrolling and deployment of troops of Bangladesh in unguarded border areas, particularly along the borders facing Tripura and Mizoram. The Indian side appreciated the steps taken by the Bangladesh authorities in acting against the carriers of fake Indian currency notes and the Indian insurgent groups taking shelter in the bordering areas. Both the sides also expressed satisfaction over the regular deputy commissioners, district magistrates level meetings between the bordering districts. Earlier, the Bangladesh delegation had called upon Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh and discussed issues of mutual concerns. India shares a long border with Bangladesh, and governments of both the countries have been taking initiatives to hold meetings between officials from the two sides regularly to address border-related issues. In a major success for the security forces, at least 15 militants of the Kabi People's Liberation Tiger outfit were arrested recently, along with huge cache of arms and ammunitions from Assam. We have a report. On February 14, a joint team of the Assam Police and the Red Horn Division of the Indian Army launched a massive crackdown against the militants of Kabi People's Liberation Tiger in West Karbi Anglong area of Assam. A total of 15 militants, including the top leadership of KPLT, were apprehended during the wipeout operation. A huge cache of arms and ammunitions, including several sophisticated machine guns and rifles, have been recovered from their possession. The ongoing Indian Army drive against militants in the northeast has almost completely wiped out the dreaded KPLT from West Karbi Anglong district.
तो ये 3 दिन में लगातार एक बड़ी भारी लेवल पे जो ये ऑपरेशन हुआ और इसके तहत हमें ये कामयाबी मिली है, जिससे आप ये मान के चल सकते हैं कि वेस्ट कार्बी आंगलोंग में हामरिन सब डिवीज़न में केपीएलटी का काफ़ी बड़े हद तक बिल्कुल सफाया हो चुका है।
KPLT, a breakaway faction of the erstwhile Karbi Longri North Kachar Hills Liberation Front, was formed in 2011 and is active in the remote Karbi Anglong district. The government and security forces have launched intensified operations against militant outfits in the northeast region. Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the northeast recently.
5 people, including 3 police personnel and 2 women, got injured when an IED exploded at Masjid Road in Imphal on February 18th. The blast took place at a crowded place close to the women's market complex. The police was trying to shift the suspected bomb when it exploded. Chief Minister O. Ibobi Singh visited the hospital to meet the blast victims.
Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has called upon the Delhi police to focus on providing security to people from the northeastern region. Addressing the 68th Raising Day function of Delhi Police, the Union Home Minister said that the people from the northeastern region should not feel alienated in the national capital.
हमारा ये दिल्ली महानगर विविधताओं से भरा हुआ शहर है। हिंदुस्तान के कोने कोने से लोग तो आकर यहां रहते ही हैं। नॉर्थ ईस्ट बहुत ये कोशिश बहुत सारी ऐसी राष्ट्रद्रोही ताकतों के द्वारा की जाती रही है, एक उनके अंदर सेंस ऑफ एलियनेशन पैदा करने की। लेकिन नॉर्थ ईस्ट के रहने वाले लोग भी देशभक्त हैं, भारत के नागरिक हैं। उनके साथ भी दिल्ली में ही नहीं बल्कि देश के किसी भी कोने में भी किसी भी प्रकार का कोई भेदभाव किया जाता है तो उसके कारण भी हम सबको बेहद पीड़ा होती है। और मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट के बहनों भाइयों के साथ यदि किसी प्रकार का कोई भेदभाव करता है तो उसके खिलाफ कठोर कार्रवाई की जानी चाहिए, उसे क्षमा नहीं किया जाना चाहिए।
A 5-day-long training workshop on science journalism and writing was held in Manipur University, Kanchipur. Held under the aegis of Manipur Science and Technology Council in association with Department of Anthropology, Manipur University, the main objective was to develop an interface between journalists and scientists. Many mass communication students and science scholars also participated in the workshop. Thousands of book lovers thronged the 12-day-long 33rd Agartala book fair that started at the Umakanta ground of Agartala. Tripura's Chief Minister Manik Sarkar inaugurated the program in presence of Dr. Sarawar Ali, renowned literary person of Bangladesh, and other dignitaries. Focused on youth and children, the annual festival is organized by the Information Cultural Affairs Department of Tripura with the cooperation of the state publishers. Booksellers from Agartala, Kolkata, Delhi, Guwahati and Bangladesh participated in the book fair, which had around 130 stalls altogether. Union Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Ram Vilas Paswan, reviewed the status of availability of food grains for the implementation of the National Food Security Act in Manipur. He revealed that the National Food Security Act would be implemented in Manipur from July this year. The Union Minister for Health and Science and Technology, Dr. Harsh Vardhan, also made a 2-day visit to Manipur to oversee the development projects being carried out in the state. Later, he laid the foundation stone of Technology and Skill Development Center at Takyal Patner, Imphal. On February 14, Jorhat Christian Medical Center launched Anugraha Card to provide free medical treatment for people living below poverty line at Naphamgao in Jorhat. The card holders will receive free treatment, investigation and consultation besides 10% concession on total bill, 30% on ICU and semi-ICU on accommodation charges. More than 150 individuals were given the Anugraha card in a function, and the cards will continue to be distributed in all the rural areas of Jorhat. Maha Shivaratri, the day Lord Shiva married the goddess Parvati, was celebrated by offering prayers in various temples across the northeast. In Tripura, hundreds of devotees thronged the Assam Rifles Shiva temple to perform special prayer. In Jorhat also, thousands of devotees thronged the Shiv Mandir to offer prayer for peace and harmony. In the recently concluded National Games 2015 in Kerala, the players from northeastern states performed outstandingly and brought laurels to their respective states. Take a look.
The players from Northeast outshined at the recently concluded 35th edition of the National Games in Kerala. Over 11,000 sportspersons participated in 36 disciplines. Kerala State remained on top in medal tally with 162 medals, which included 54 gold. From the Northeast, Manipur was 7th in the medal tally with 69 medals, while Assam had 25, Tripura 5, Meghalaya 3, Mizoram 6 and Arunachal Pradesh 4. On the last day of the game, Manipur's players bagged 4 gold, 3 silver and 3 bronze medals in the events of wushu, taekwondo, fencing, boxing, cycling and canoeing and kayaking.
In Northeast, for Northeast state, so our performance is very good when we compare other states.
गवर्नमेंट तो बहुत सपोर्ट करता है दिया हम लोग को असम गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत सपोर्ट किया है कोचिंग फैसिलिटी आने जाने का फैसिलिटी दे दिया है और इधर रहने का सब असम ओलंपिक ने सब गाइड किया है एशियन का तरफ से भी जो मिलना चाहिए स्टूडेंट लोगों को वो लोग मिला है सब कुछ मिला मतलब वेरी वेल.
Among the players who performed excellently include Yomnam Sanathoi Devi, who clinched the gold in women Sonshu 52 kg below event of wushu, whereas Meghalaya's A. Mishanta Singh bagged gold for the state in the men's Sansho 56 kg and below category of wushu. In judo, Likmabam Sushila of Manipur clinched gold medal in women's below 48 kg category, whereas M. Thomas Meitei bagged the gold in boxing. In the men's 94 kg category weightlifting, Assam's Jamir Hussain bagged the gold medal.
मैंने इसी बार 31st नेशनल गेम में पहले बार खेला है. मैंने मेघालय का नाम से खेला और सिल्वर मेडल जीत गया. मैं सोचा था गोल्ड लेने के लिए कोशिश किया था. वो मेरा थोड़ा एक मिस्टेक से स्टेपिंग से मेरा गलती होके मैं सिल्वर मेडल मिला. वो दोबारा अगला नेशनल में मैं गोल्ड लेने के लिए मैं कोशिश करूँगा.
A lot of people coming, this local people, to watch this our wushu tournament. The support was also very good.
Players from the Northeast region have time and again shown their mettle at various national and international level competitions, especially in sports like weightlifting, boxing, judo and football. There is a huge scope for development of sports in the region that is acknowledged as a sporting powerhouse.
Women in the Northeast are coming forward to become self-reliant by starting new ventures. Today, we meet Jorhat Chaudhary from Guwahati, who runs a bakery business and teaches the youth in Assam to start their own business.
Meet 35 years old Jorhat Chaudhary, a successful entrepreneur from Assam. She runs Delai's Bakery and Confectionery Food Item Shop at Hingbari in Guwahati and specializes in producing cakes, cookies, ice creams, pastries, muffins and breads. She has been running the bakery and confectionery business for the past 15 years.
Main objective, what I have come across, last 15 years I have been working in this line. So I have seen that there is a lot of scope. Like every ladies can come out, every gents can come out, everyone who is interested to do something on his or her own can come out as an entrepreneur, can do something, some business, if they have got certain potential, certain skills, they can develop it, they can do on their own, they can just make an identity of their own.
Jorhat also teaches baking, fruit and vegetable carving to the local youth. Recently, she organized a workshop at the Northeast Development Finance Corporation Limited facility in Guwahati. The aim was to encourage the youth in the state to become self-reliant.
I thought that it's a great platform to help them, to guide them. So I thought of organizing this workshop and I am very lucky that I have got in touch with some very reputed and renowned chef of our country.
गुवाहाटी में अभी तक तो फिलहाल बहुत सारा डिमांड है, जो वहाँ बहुत दूर से भी आके हम लोग को काउंटर से भी सामान दिया जाता है, क्योंकि वहाँ सारा चीज़ गुवाहाटी में बहुत कम मिलता है हम लोग को बेकरी में। मैडम हम लोग को बहुत केयर करते हैं, आके हम लोग को हाथ पकड़ के बहुत काम सिखाता है, तो रेसिपी हम लोग जो मालूम नहीं था मैडम से पूछ के हम लोग मैडम से रेसिपी भी लेता है।
Youth in Northeast have great potential. The need is to channelize their energy towards exploring new business ideas.
People living in hills of Manipur have started sowing new crops, and they come out to celebrate the occasion with a festival called Luing Aini. Let's join them.
A festive mood prevails in Senapati district of Manipur as farmers wearing exotic headgears, traditional costumes and ethnic ornaments celebrated Luing Aini festival. Held under the theme Sowing Goodwill, Reaping Understanding, the festival marks the sowing of paddy crop. The god of crops is invoked to shower his blessings on seeds so that the farmers get a bumper crop.
It is a very important festival because this is the only common festival for the Nagas in Manipur, consisting of 16 Naga tribes.
Naga folk dances like the war dance, weaving dance and the seed sowing dance were showcased during the festival. Various Naga tribes including Anal, Mao, Maram, Tangkhul, Zilaingrong and many others showcased their spectacular folk dances and songs. Naga youth also demonstrated several indigenous games. The festival also sends a message of unity among the Naga tribes.
Yeah, I feel very happy because so many people and tribes get together and we are enjoying and celebrating this Luing Aini festival.
I was doing very great and I was so excited to see this kind of occasion, this kind of special functions. This is the first time I enjoy together with peoples, and this is the first time I experience with this lots of audience, but it is very special for me. I learned a lot and I experienced a lot.
The festival assumes much significance among the people of Northeast as it appeals for peaceful coexistence and at the same time spreads the message of live and let live, cutting across the barriers of caste, creed and religion.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Limpim signing off. Goodbye and take care.